Yes, yes, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Todd Shirasay. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. What the hell am I doing here? And why is there a cat in my lap? Shout out to my man, Tuo, who decided to jump up here as I was getting ready to record. So I'm getting my Dr. Claw on. Next time, Gadget. Anyhow, what the hell am I doing here, dude? It's Wednesday. We had some issues. Some mistakes were made, unintentionally. So, last week on the site, I was having a couple of technical issues that we actually got banged out finally. It took like 2 days. But that was before what happened here. But basically, how this works with the submissions for the WHA, people they upload them through the website. I get an email and I get a download link right there, and I really don't have to visit the site. So basically, what I do, I just keep all those emails, and on the day that I get ready to do the podcast, I go through all of those emails that say WHA upload, and I just boop 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 boop, just download everything. Line everything up in the podcast, and we're ready to go. So there was a 24-hour period where I didn't get any emails. In fact, there was a couple of things that went wrong in that period. There was a gentleman who joined who didn't actually get his membership approved for well over a day, probably a good 36 to 40 hours. And I normally do it instantly as soon as I get the email notification, blah, blah, blah. So we had that happen. But then I find out after I upload the podcast a few days ago that I missed 2 submissions. I never got the email notifications. Now, keep in mind, I got notifications before and after that. I got everybody's submissions except for these 2. And I'm like, holy crap, man. So it's only right to give people their proper due, their proper exposure, listen, what have you. And that's what we're doing here. So welcome to episode 118.5 or part 2, depending on how you feel. So what we're going to do is run down the 2 submissions that we got and did not get a chance to listen to earlier this week. And we're going to give them their proper listen, proper due, proper criticism, and keep it moving. And we will be ready to roll next week. So we actually have 2 submissions, as I said. And if you do not know what we did this particular week or this particular episode, I'm going to leave you a link down below. Plus, you'll also see a thing pop up top, so you can go check out 118 part 1, so to speak. But this is continuing with that assignment. And we're going to kick things off with my man that I didn't know actually submitted, but now I do. My man, Lockturnal. Let's see what he's doing. DJ Lockturnal. Lord. DJ Lock Turtle, my man. Whew. And see, if you remember at the end of part one, I actually said, man, where's my man Lock Turtle? He would have killed this. And there you have it. He did. Holy crap, dude. That mix, before I go any deeper, that mix on that is beautiful. Nice and, I want to say clean. And I don't mean clean as in too clean, but it's nice and everything is resonant. Everything is present. It can be heard. Man, excellent way to chop and filter and sequence everything with the drums. And he said something along the lines that he cheated. He used massive, but you could do that also. But man, yo, that is sick. Jeez, OP. I loved everything about that. The intro was dope. The main part was dope. Had a couple of drops right there. I think that's at the 105, right around in that area, when the beat changed up completely. Good Lord. Lock. What is going down in South Carolina? What is going on with the Carolinas in general? Let me go here real quick, because we had, who's still a good friend of mine, Necromantis is from North Carolina. You have B.A. Mac, who's from North Carolina. Now you have Ron B, who's from North Carolina. And then you got young Locturnal down there in South Carolina. What is going on in the Carolinas, dude? They are clowning. And not to mention, Ninth is from down there, Crisis, several other people, we may know of. There's another gentleman I'm real cool with now, J.R. Swifts. He's from the North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Carolinas are popping right now. Jeez, OP. Lock. Thank you, sir. And massive apologies for not getting you on the first one, but you're definitely on this one, my man. Way to represent. Good Lord. All right. And now, for the closing of this entire assignment, part 1 and part 2, we have the other cat that we missed out on, unfortunately, but we got him now. My man, Ray-Dee 3000. Let's go. Sacramento's own Ray-Dee 3000. What the hell? Jeez, oh Pete, dude. Woo! Ray-Dee, bringing it as usual. This dude has been on fire. Man, I before I go any deeper, his drum selection as of late has been incredible. His drums and his drum work has been incredible. You know, he's definitely on that West Coast feel. Even if we do a different genre or something like that, or a different style of music, he always manages to still represent the West. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying anything bad about it at all. This right here, stupid, dog. He took that sample and just, drums on point, sequencing, chops on point, the way in which he used the sample on point. Then in the second half of that joint, after the one, it looks like the 105, 110. No, 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 no. That's actually around the one. I guess that'll be at 118 is where it actually kicked it to that second half. And a little bit after that is when he actually had the synth and the pads come in. Holy crap. Heat. Nothing but heat from both of these cats, man. Shout out to Ray-Dee 3000 and DJ Nocturnal. My apologies. It definitely wasn't intentional. I had no idea that they had even uploaded. And like I said, I didn't get any emails or anything. But you have my assurance that in the future I will be making those double checks, making sure everything is good, because I can go directly to the uploads through the back of the website. But man, way to deliver. And you got your own show out of it, so it didn't turn out bad after all. All right, that's it, people. We are done for the week. Prepare for more podcasts this year. More tutorials, more reviews, new machines, and Ableton stuff, as well as a couple of other things. We are going to have a ridiculous rest of the year. So, I'm done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week. Two O's down here chilling. And we will talk to you next time. See ya.